Hey everybody, it is early morning. I am on the roads again. It's going to top out today at about 105 heat index, which is better than 108, so I'll take my blessings. Plus it's a little drier down in the road bottoms. You can see a little bit of slick, mucky stuff up there, but that ain't too bad. I'm going to see what I can turn up, and I will be back with you to show you what I find. First target of the morning here, and it is an oil lantern burner with the thumb wheel still attached. I realized that I forgot a sunscreen today. Not a great move, and also not like me to forget stuff, but I was just in a hurry and excited to get out here. So I think I'll be going by a dollar store to get some. Well, targets have been a little slow so far, but I just dug that, and that is a suspender ring. A lot of folks say, oh, these are the woven buttons. It's like a woven button face, but in a site that's mid-1800s and you find the exact same ring, you know, whether it's a split ring or a drawn wire ring, that's a suspender ring to hook and unhook suspenders swiftly. So now I'm not arguing that some of those rings that are found that are cast brass or drawn wire in 1700 sites may not be woven buttons, but this one for sure isn't. Keep digging. Piece of a bell. Can't tell whether it was, I think it was maybe a circular bell rather than a bell-shaped one, but it's hard to tell. It's all broken up bell metal composition. Cool. Well folks, that right there is a killer bead. It looks like it's a huge wound bead. It's complete too. Cobalt blue, wound around a mandrel, so you can see the circular ridges of the glass where it was wound around an iron mandrel. Oh man. Let me rinse this off a little bit and I'll show you what it looks like. Folks, I think I have a surface button here. Turns straight up and down. Looks like a two-piece button to me. Looks vest size. Let's hope that this is good. What are you? Is it another eagle? Yeah. It's another eagle button. Look at that. Awesome. Either doesn't have the back or the back's pushed in. Wow. Very cool. Back at it. Well folks, I got something round here, but it didn't ring very high, so I think it's probably brass. Is it a button? No. What is that? It's a keyhole escutcheon. Okay, probably off of smokehouse lock or similar. Cool. Well folks, I may have a surface button here. Not quite sure what that is, but it looks right. Yeah, it's a 4-hole button. It may be marked with a tailor's name. It'll be fun to clean up and investigate at home. Cool. Well folks, I entered a bit of a slow spell again. Just found that. That's the top or bottom loop of a double looped suspender buckle. So, tiny little thing. Okay, keep digging. Well folks, I just dug that, and probably has a design. Yeah, it sure does. That is a thumb loop from an early kerosene lamp. Pretty cool. Well folks, I just dug a horse buckle. Man, those things will blow your ears off. Gosh, looks like it may have been nickel plated, so that's later than this site most likely. But I think I just walked up on what may be a large porcelain marble. Yep, well, it's half of one. That's cool. All right, keep digging. Well folks, I think I have a pipe bowl here. sticking out of the mud. Just a half of one. That's kind of cool. I like that find. Awesome. Well, I just flopped out another one of these. That's going to probably have a design. Yep, sure does. And you can see where that rivet was, where it was attached. And that's basically in the right shape, just smushed. So, another one of those finger loops for a tin bodied or brass bodied, usually tin. This is maybe all that survives of those lamps. Pretty cool. Well, a lot of folks don't know what that is when they see it. It's got concentric circles. It's broken right there. But that is a Prosser material collar stud or shirt stud. So it's broken. Cool. Well, folks, it is hot. It is hotter than the surface of the sun. Well, maybe not that hot, but it's pretty darn hot. Heat index has peaked today. It's about 104, 105. So I'm gonna take a break. Finds are slowing down, but you know, anything can be anywhere. So back at it in a second. Hey folks, I changed sites. I ran out of stuff, and this is familiar. Another one of these. I got a little bit of oyster shell and some signs here. Hardly any, but enough to get me fired up. Let's find something here. Folks, I'm seeing some signs. I got some blue feather edge pottery here. I got some blue flowware there. And over here, I got a baby doll arm or leg. Looks like leg. Heck yeah, let's get on a spot. Let's get a coin. Well, folks, I got a chain pump link from a well. So that's a great sign. Oops, I dropped it, but yeah, let's keep going. Well, here's a frozen Charlotte head. That's cool. This site is really thin. I don't know what to make of it. I haven't found anything good yet. It's been 45 minutes. I may not be quite on where I need to be, but very nice. Well, and here's a porcelain marble, a little tiny one. Finding all kinds of non-metallic finds. There's not many metallic finds in here yet. Huh. I'll keep going. Here's an old metallic find right on the surface here. It's a Gio suspender brace. I'm starting to think this is maybe just a little trash pit, not a site, but I still will dig it. Cool. Just got a keyhole scutcheon or keyhole cover. Hard to tell. Maybe Davenport Mallory and Company. Mallory Wilcox and Company, it looks like. Cool. Well, here's a barrel tap sticking out of the sod. Hey, it's complete. That never happens. Just got one plow ding there. I like that a lot. It's 1800s. It's not colonial era. You can tell by the shape of that stopcock there. But it is nice. Cool. I like that find. Dug so many pieces. It's nice to get a complete one. I think I have maybe 2 complete ones ever. Plowed fields. Deep digging. Well, folks, I finally got a coin. And it's a nickel. Reads perfectly for a nickel. It's time for the nickel guessing game. Nickel guessing game. What will you be? Will you be a shield or a V? My guess is a V. But it's kind of hard to tell because the stuff here could be newer or older. Gosh, it's kind of hard to tell on that. Huh. Goodness. Oh, you know what? That's a Buffalo EO. There's the obverse and there's the reverse. You can see the ground line down at the bottom. That's cool. It's been a while since I dug a Buffalo EO. All right, back at it. Well, folks, I'm not sure what that is. My guess is a piece of a Mortise lock or something similar, some sort of lock internals, but I could be totally wrong. It's nice to find something I haven't seen before. Back at it. And that is a thumb wheel off of a kerosene lantern. That could date to any time. It could even date up into the 1930s or 40s or before electrification. People still keep those lamps around for a hurricane sometimes. So hard to know. And here's a Wheatie. Not what I was hoping for. I may leave here soon. It's pretty darn hot to be fishing around for wheat cents. All right. Hey everybody, welcome to the finds wrap up. Didn't get too many targets. I got a little bit of trash here, but I've got basically as many keepers as I got trash. Some copper and brass items and this. Probably save this because I'll try to figure out what that is. I think it's maybe a piece from a Mortise lock or similar item, but until I know, I'll try to figure it out. A little scutcheon plate there from a keyhole and a piece of a later on key. So I'm gonna do the eyeball spot first, the spot that I located, and I was trying to do a little digging, do a little eyeballing and figure out. The find from that was probably this complete barrel tap. It's a later barrel tap, but I still like it. Got a blank thumb wheel from a lantern and a suspender adjuster. Doll leg, head of a doll, that's kind of nice. Mallory and Wilcox smokehouse lock cover. Got a marble and a piece of another one. Wheat cent and the buffalo nickel. That was a bit of a surprise. I expected that spot to be a little older. I can almost read the date. Looks like maybe 1929 at any rate. So I don't dig too many buffaloes, so I was happy to have that. Then we have some crosser buttons, a stopper, another half of a marble, debuckle. Got a piece of a bell, not a Conestoga bell. Definitely not down here. Another doll arm or leg piece. This piece, I've dug a piece of that before, and I just don't know what that is. I'll have to do some searching, figure that out. Then down here we got the two loops finger loops from the from early kerosene lamps, oil lamps that had tin-bodied fonts. They're both decorated. This VR patent, Victoria Regina, that's Victorian era, Queen Victoria keyhole cover from a smokehouse lock. Tiny piece of a double looped, what I call a double looped suspender buckle. I actually went with these, to be honest. You know, with the whole double looped piece up there. Anyhow, got a piece of a cuff link, a sleeve link or a stud, collar stud there. Made out of Prosser material, piece of a burner, a scutcheon, suspender ring. Got this pipe piece. And then the three best finds I really feel like are this Civil War Eagle button, this massive cobalt blue, beautiful cobalt blue wound bead, which I really, really love. I mean, that's just awesome right there. Yeah, gosh. It's wound around a mandrel, so it's definitely old. And then last but not least, I got this clothier's button, and I don't know if you can read that or not, but that says L.W. Lyons and Company. Then down here it says New Orleans. So yeah, L.W. Lyons and Company actually had some tokens that they put out, which I'll show you now. They were clothier that was in New Orleans, and they advertised various things, children's clothing and so forth, valises, leather valises, saddlebag pieces and so forth. So pretty cool item, and I bet that's a scarce button, tailor's button. And Lyons died in like the 1860s, so it's pretty old. All right, thanks for watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and I will catch you all on the next episode.